Hey guys, welcome to my Super Nintendo collection, and as you can see in front of you, this is my Super Nintendo. Now this is not my original Super Nintendo. That thing is long and gone. Being a kid, I just traded off all of my games and my consoles when new ones rolled around, so I don't have any of that old stuff anymore. But I did get this about 5 years ago, and it's doing fine. I mean, it's still working. It's looking great. Back in the day, I could not make up my mind which one I liked more, the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis. So I have both of them, and I loved playing both of them equally. You know, they were great consoles, and to this day, I can say that I've played a lot of great Super Nintendo games and a lot of not so great Super Nintendo games, but that's what happens when you're a kid. You know, you're just happy to play a game. So I guess I'll start off showing you guys my box Super Nintendo games. Scooby-Doo Mystery. I picked this up last year and I still haven't played it. I got it for like $1 at a yard sale. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. This is such a classic title. I remember having so much fun with it back in the day, especially when people used to come over to the house. We'd play some co-op action and just have fun killing zombies and trying to get through levels. I mean, there were some classic levels in here like the grocery store, the shopping mall, the backyard. It's really good level design and just a fun game overall. Super Punch-Out is the sequel to one of my favorite Nintendo titles, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, or just plain old Punch-Out. Super Punch-Out was really, really good, but I still think that Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is the better game. Just because, I don't know, maybe I spent more time playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. The characters in here were pretty good, but they still weren't as iconic as like Glass Joe and some of the other great characters from the original game. Donkey Kong Country is the first game in the Donkey Kong Country series, and I absolutely love it. I remember playing this a lot back in the day, and I recently popped it into the Super Nintendo and let my son play it, and he was just having a blast, which is great. I mean, that just proves that this game is timeless, and I think that's a great thing for a game to come out over a decade ago, and you could still pop it in and play it now and still have fun with it. That's a great thing. So yeah, definitely, this is highly recommended. A great series for the Super Nintendo. F-Zero. Now this is a sealed copy. I got it for under $10 and I'm gonna keep it sealed. But F-Zero, I remember having a lot of fun with this game. I spent a lot of hours playing it. I just became addicted to playing through the tracks. It's a really good futuristic racer, and it definitely is a lot of fun. If I can find a loose copy of this game, I'll really be happy, because then I'll just play that and keep this one sealed. And my last boxed Super Nintendo game is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. You guys already know that I absolutely adore this game. This is my favorite game of all time. I just have such great memories playing through this game by myself and completing it, and just being so into the environment and into Link and just getting into the whole Zelda series. This was the start for me. I mean, I played the other Zelda games, but this definitely made The Legend of Zelda one of my favorite gaming series ever. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys my loose cartridges now. First up is Super Mario World. I don't even need to talk about that. You guys already know how awesome this game is. The Legend of the Mystical Ninja. It's a really good game. Of course, I haven't beaten it, but I enjoy the gameplay. It's like a brawler, action, / RPG type of game, adventure. I mean, it seems like it's a lot of genres mixed up in one. It's really good though, and not a lot of people talk about it. Tetris Attack. I just recently got this into my collection, and I've been enjoying it. I mean, it's a fun Tetris game. It has a little twist on it. It's not traditional Tetris, but it's still good. Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse, is a great Mickey game. I absolutely loved the Mickey games back in the day, the Disney games. I bought a lot of these titles for the Super Nintendo back in the day, and I hope to get them all back into my collection. So yeah, it's a really good Mickey Mouse game. Earthworm Jim was a game that I spent a lot of time with when I was younger. I just love this game, even though I hate like bugs and worms and stuff like that. And I know this is just a video game. I would never think that Earthworm Jim, like a worm was cute. But Earthworm Jim is cute, okay? He's a little cute worm. And I don't know. I just thought the gameplay worked really well. And it looked really good. And I need to find myself a copy of Earthworm Jim 2, either on the Super Nintendo or the Genesis. But wherever I can find it, I'll get it. But this is definitely a good series that you're going to want to get for your Super Nintendo if you're looking for a good game. Super Castlevania 4. This is a really good Castlevania game. Probably my favorite Castlevania game, just because it's like a side scroller. You know what I'm saying? And I can't really get lost, which is really good. In the more recent Castlevania games, I'm always getting lost and I don't know what to do next. I don't know, maybe I need a helping hand, but Super Castlevania 4 is just really put together well, and I like it a lot. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest. It's the sequel to the original Donkey Kong Country game, and it's just as good. Had a lot of fun with this game as well. I didn't play it as much as the original Donkey Kong Country, but to be honest, I think all of the games in the Donkey Kong Country series are great. I don't have Donkey Kong Country 3, so that's one I definitely want to pick up, just because, you know, like I said, they're really, really good platformers. Chrono Trigger is probably the most expensive Super Nintendo title I've bought. I mean, this thing cost me, I think it was like $60, like 5 years ago, or maybe 70, I don't know. It was somewhere around $60 or $70, but it was so worth it. I didn't play this back when it was first released. I didn't even want to touch an RPG back then, to be honest with you. But now that I went back and played it like 5 years ago or so, you know, it's a great RPG. Really, really good story. Great characters. Great boss battles as well. And the music is also great. So if you're looking for a good RPG for the Super Nintendo, this is definitely one you'll want to try out. I know there's a lot of great RPGs for the Super Nintendos, but this happens to be one of the RPGs on this console that I've actually played and have in my collection. My last Super Nintendo title is Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. And I'm sad to say I haven't played this game yet, but a lot of you have been recommending it to me, so I'm going to try it out. I actually need to clean off some of the RPGs that I'm playing right now. I need to clear those off of my plate, so once I finish those, I'm going to pop this in. So this is next on my RPG gaming plate. I definitely want to try this out and see what all of the fuss is about, because a lot of you guys have been saying this is an awesome game. So as always, if you have any recommendations for Super Nintendo titles that you think need to be in this collection, drop a line, let me know what they are. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll check you next time.